It's March. I know time has passed since I last vlogged. I got surgery. I'm almost all healed up, and I'm kind of feeling lost again. When I say lost, is because I stopped working for my previous company before my surgery, and it's been just a really weird 8 weeks. I have been healing, I have been doing not a lot of things except going to my physical therapy. I have started also cooking again and doing a lot of things around the apartment. I have not been creative nor productive, and I have been really lazy, which I hate about myself. I haven't put any alarms or almost none. I have been waking up whenever my body desired, but I feel like it's the time to get a rhythm, because I feel like without a rhythm for me it does not work. And today I'm on my period, so I don't feel my best, but I figured that I should go outside, and something sparked joy. Just because today it's about 20 degrees Celsius and there is a lot of sun in Lyon where I live, I figured why not going to a shop called Botanique, which is a kind of, how do you call it? I think there is a big American store called Lowe's where they sell like a lot of plants. It's kind of the same thing. They sell a lot of flowers. They also have a food section, which I love, and they have a decor section. And this is all of the things that I like. So I figured I will take you with me. It's gonna be a spring theme video, and we're gonna just browse. I don't know if I will purchase any things, but I would love to have some aromatic herbs at home. I love coriander, basil, mint, ciboulette. I think it's called chives. I'm not sure. Those are the things I use the most when I cook. Oh, also, I would love to have rosemary. And my balcony is faced northeast, so there's a lot of shadow. And I looked online just a few minutes ago, what are the things that would work well for our balcony. The only kind of plants that would survive and thrive are hydrangeas and a few different kinds of flowers. I love hydrangeas. If I find some hydrangeas, I might purchase them for the balcony. And for the kitchen, apparently, because it's exposed, the sunlight is exposed southwest. We have a lot of sun for a long period. It's pretty warm in the kitchen, and I think I'm gonna plant some seeds, so basil, mint, etc., in the kitchen and have them indoors, because outdoors it would not work. I'm not planning on spending too much, but if I can make my apartment look nice for the springtime and, I don't know, more colorful, I would love that. And I'm gonna take you with me because this store is just beautiful inside, and I want you to see it. It is so nice outside that I'm finally able to wear, a dress without tights. That's the word I was looking for. I have this cardigan that I bought about a year ago. This dress that I thrifted for 10 bucks also a few years ago. Those white sneakers, and I have my trustworthy little mini bag that I showed you in the what's in my bag video with my friend Carlo. And as you can see, my crutches are right here and I don't need them anymore. I'm 8 weeks post-op, and since about a week and a half ago, I have been able to walk by myself. So for me, that's a big win, and it is so nice to be able to just use my hands for other things, maybe to grocery shop and have few things in a very lightweight bag, or carry this caddy with me. I don't know how it is called. It's like a little trolley or cart. And today I'm taking it because I really want to purchase some plants, and also terreau. How do you say terreau in English? So I'm gonna take that with me, and let's get shopping. Once arrived at Botanique, since I don't go there really often, it's not that it's that far from where I live, it's just that it's more on the expensive side and I don't need that many things for the apartment, especially plants, because this is not usually the kind of thing you purchase all the time. I loved their spring collection. This mug I have found was gorgeous, but I didn't end up getting it because I don't have a lot of space for mugs anymore. I have too many. I also reminded myself when I was in the store that I don't really need to purchase decor. I have a lot, so I just browsed through the store and
I didn't really purchase anything from the decor section. From their food aisle, I purchased quite a lot of things just because if you have any specific dietary restrictions, for me it's soy and dairy free because I'm intolerant. They have a lot of amazing chocolates without dairy and soy, and also I purchased some lactose free spread. And then I just went on and browsed through the dry flower aisle.
Good morning, people. As you can notice, it's the next day and I'm in my bathroom. I'm currently putting some clay mask on my face. I haven't used clay mask in a long time. I really like green clay because it helps you with imperfections and it also helps you to soothe your skin when it has some inflammation, which is my case. I bought this one yesterday at Botanique. So the store I went to is basically divided in a few sections. Of course, the biggest section is dedicated to plants, pots, interior and outside plants. Then you have some bushes, you have some trees, lemon trees, and all of those things you can find in those kinds of stores. And you have a dedicated section for organic food and a health wellness kind of section where I bought this clay mask, and also I bought some powdered gray clay. I'm gonna let it sit for maybe 5 to 10 minutes and then I'm gonna rinse it off, moisturize, maybe put a little bit of makeup because I'm meeting a friend for lunch and I don't know, I just want to look nice because I have been home for a few weeks after my surgery and I'm finally starting to do things. It feels really nice. Also, since it's gonna be really warm in France today, it's gonna be 22 degrees, I'm gonna wear a blouse. It's the first one I'm wearing this year and I don't know, it shows a bit of spring vibes. So I'm gonna wear this one and I'm gonna show you all the things I have purchased. I think I spent 135 euros yesterday. There is a little part of food that is in all the things I purchased, and then it's pretty much pots, and I needed to buy some terreau to be able to repot my plants. So I'm going to show you all of that, and I'm gonna make some breakfast also, and I need to feed my sourdough. So that's what we're gonna do. My face mask is drying and it's starting to, feel really dry. I really don't like that about clay mask, but the after is worth it. To cut down on price, because espresso pots from the store are super expensive, I have decided to go back to my mocha pot, which was a gift from my best friend. It's red, it's my favorite color, as you can see. I love anything red in my kitchen, it's my happy color. So I'm going to make myself a little coffee from my mocha pot. My favorite coffee, and I'm pretty sure I showed it to you a few years ago or a few months ago on my YouTube channel. It's this brand, it's Malongo. They have amazing coffee, and a box like this for 250 grams, which is 8.8 ounces of ground coffee, is about 350 euros. At the time before inflation, I think 2 years ago it was like 280, but everything went up. This coffee is the best. I, for example, really do not like when coffee is bitter. This one is not. It's 100% Arabica coffee. It's starting to hurt because it's dry, so I'm gonna wash it off in a moment. I just put some water on the stove because I really need to cook my chicken breast that I thawed overnight. I'm going to add it shredded, I'm gonna boil it and then I'm gonna shred it over my mushroom and pea risotto. I don't have that many things left in the fridge. I'm just gonna use my frozen peas and the organic brown mushrooms I have in the fridge, and I'm gonna put some bouillon and some white wine. It's gonna be delicious, and I'm probably gonna shred some lactose-free cheese. And right after I take care of removing this from my face, I'm gonna make myself a little breakfast, and I want to show you what I bought because obviously you're interested. I believe so. I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to also show you the plant situation in my kitchen and what I want to change. That way you can see what is behind you guys because you're currently sitting on my shelf with all of the plants. I have some pots that I really love in my kitchen, but some that I'm not a fan of. So I was like, you know, I live in my kitchen. I spend the majority of my time here. Since I got my surgery done, it's even more because I started making some sourdough bread. I actually need to fit my starter today. I love making bread. It has become one of those things that I look forward to because I know it's hard labor. You need to knit your dough every 30 minutes for 2 hours. But in the end, when you have your bread and you eat it, you're so grateful that you have made it yourself. I don't know. To me, it's special, and now I have the time to do it, so I'm gonna continue. I don't know for how long, but I really like making bread. Let's wash this thing off. For the past days, I have discovered this artist called Casey Musgraves, and I really like her songs. I've been listening to that while I was doing my makeup. I have decided to put some makeup on, and this is a thrifted blouse that I bought maybe 3 years ago for, I think it was 10 bucks, and it's in pristine condition. It has lasted in time because every time I put it on, I need to wash it afterwards because, you know, it's not like a natural material, so you sweat a little in it and you need to wash it after. I would say every time I use it, I need to wash it, and it looks really good. Right now I'm wearing my leggings because I'm at home, but later I'll put some pants to go out. Obviously in France we don't usually wear workout clothes to go out. Like, I see some people, okay, you can be comfortable, but usually in France, from what I have seen, because I have been living here my entire life, people wear workout clothes to go do their workouts, not on a daily basis, not to go to school. People have to be dressed, you know, with jeans, or it can be comfortable still, but still has to look a bit good for yourself and other people around you. So this is what I'm wearing, and while the chicken is boiling and doing its thing, it's finally time I show you what I have purchased. And you know what I really like, and that lacks in other people's videos, is usually seeing the prices of what they purchase. I'm really interested in knowing, like, oh, I really like this thing that the person is showing, but like how much it costs, and I don't really necessarily want to look online. And that way you can see if you like it, if you want to purchase it, or I'm not even sure you can find it, but there are probably some dupes online. With a Google image, you can take a picture of the item I will show you, and you can probably find some really good dupes, because, you know, I live in France and Botanique is only in France, but there are so many similar things, and it's just pots. So other than the pots, I have purchased basil. I really want to grow basil in my kitchen because I use it a lot when I cook, and it's a bit expensive. Every single little bouquet of basil is about 2 euros, and if I can have some at home, it will be the best. So this is organic basil, and I'm gonna give you the prices of every single item. I don't know if you want me to say it or if you want me to write it if it is annoying to you. I accidentally ripped my ticket. Wait. Okay, you need to let me know in below this video if you don't like me saying the prices, or if you do, and what is your preferred way of having the prices. Do you want me to write them on the screen or say it with every single item? But now I need to find it because it's a little ripped. And as you can see, I have bought quite a lot of things. And yeah, the total, I was right, was 134 euros and 54 cents. I know it's a lot of money, and I'm not gonna pretend, oh, I do this every day, I spend 200 euros a day, because that's not the truth. I don't have that much money to spend, but this time I really had an idea of what I wanted to purchase, and I'm not saying it just so casually, oh, I just spent over 100 euros on those little non-essentials, because, you know, I don't want to make you feel a certain way. I know when I was a student and I was seeing those videos of people who could afford a lot, it was making me a little sad, and this is really not what I want you to think. I love to thrift a lot, as you can see. I'm never ashamed of saying, oh, this I purchased for 10 euros, this I purchased for 5 bucks. I love thrifting and going to charity shops. I just, you know, when you can find some good deals, I'm all for it. But this time I really wanted to treat myself and go to this beautiful store and buy some cool little pots because I have been looking at thrift stores for quite a while for what I have in my head, but I did not really find several items of the same color, or sometimes I want to have some more unified things. So I purchased a few pots times 3 because I wanted to have the same, you know, and those you cannot really thrift. You don't have packs of the same items. So yeah, so the basil was $6.25. Then we have some Moroccan mint, which I love. I really like to make some tea with Moroccan mint, and I really like to put it in spring rolls. That one was $6.25 as well. In the food section, I purchased some dried bananas. Those were, so the banana chips were $1.37. I love those, they're so good. It's just sugar, bananas, and a little bit of honey. So good as a snack. Then when I make chocolate chip cookies, I really do like when it's the proper chocolate chips. Those are organic, dark chocolate chips, and they are lactose free. There is no milk or butter in them. And those were quite expensive. It was about €2 for every 100 gram, and I bought 600 grams. So I have some here and some that I have put into a jar, and it was a total of $13.65. I purchased 2 organic chocolates. My favorite all-time chocolate is mint chocolate with mint essential oil in it, not the one with filling like After 8. I don't like those. And then I bought a dark cranberry chocolate, also lactose free, and it was something around €3 per bar. It's quite hard to read because the ticket is split in between. So one of those was €3.69, and the other one was €3.10. Yeah, I bought a French charcoal. That one is to purify your tap water. You need to first boil it before using it the first time, and then I believe, oh, that's my alarm. And then you can use it for a few months. I haven't read the instructions yet, and then you need to reboil it, and it basically purifies your tap water. And the charcoal was €7.10. Then I have bought my favorite green tea, which is genmaicha. It's a Japanese green tea with roasted rice. Sorry. I go through those not that quick. Honestly, I have purchased one last year, and it takes me about a year to finish them. I don't drink that every day, but when I want to treat myself with a good green tea, I always have genmaicha. It's my favorite. Then I have seen that they had some chocolate and coconut little biscuits. I have tried them yesterday. They're not good. I don't know. They're not sweet enough. They're not really good. And those were €3, and I don't know how many cents because the ticket is split somewhere in between, and I cannot really read it. It was 3 something. I'm kind of sad I purchased them. If I knew, I wouldn't have bought them because it is expensive for the taste of them. I much prefer making them myself. Then I have bought some lactose-free dairy spread, €3.20, and we had that with my boyfriend yesterday on my homemade sourdough bread with some scallions. It was so good. Oh yeah, the tea, that one was around €6, I believe. But I really want to show you the pots right now because that's the most interesting part, and I look forward in the afternoon after my lunch with my friend. I'm gonna repot my plants and I'm gonna show you. I need to put a little disclaimer here. Before I paid for everything, I asked the waiter, not the waiter, the cashier, sorry, if there are some pots that do not fit my kitchen, my style, and I don't like them, if I can get a refund, because that's really important. I didn't want to spend that much money if I couldn't return anything. I bought quite a few, and I really want to see if I like them together. If not, I'm going to return them. I'm not going to keep things that were $10 each if I don't like them, obviously. And second thing, I haven't shown my boyfriend everything that I purchased. I just showed him the food, and he has seen the rosemary, the mint, and the basil. But I really didn't want to overwhelm him and show him that I have purchased that many things, because it can be scary. I have used my personal account because we also have a joint account. I know that was more for me than for him, so then I'm gonna just discuss with him like if he wants to participate. If not, I'm totally okay with it because I splurged. First thing that I mentioned when I was in my bathroom is I also bought a clay that you can drink. So this one is, I don't know how you pronounce that. I have seen this one. My kitchen is green, by the way, so I wanted to have only a few colors, either green, either yellow, either white. I don't want to overdo colors. This one is gorgeous. It's not so huge. That will be for my pothos, I think, my pothos plant, which has to be repotted. And this one, this pot was $9.50. I have bought identical pots. Those are white and they're small to medium size. So this one was $2.90 per pot. From the same collection as the smaller I showed you, I bought two big. Those ones were I think it was $5.50 or $5.90 a pot. $5.50. So I bought two because I really wanted to have identical pots and not have everything mismatched because, you know, I want few colors but not too many. I bought the Big Mama of this one, which I'm super excited about. This one I think was 11 something. And the last thing I purchased is a 30-liter bag of terreau. This is the word, I don't know how you say it in English. I will have to check it out. That one was so heavy. If I didn't have the trolley, no way I could have brought that at home by myself. Especially since it's heavy, and also I got my hip surgery, so I cannot lift anything. This is what I'm talking about. It's so heavy, maybe 15 or 20 kilos. I don't know how you call that. So that's everything that I purchased. I hope that you enjoyed this little vlog and made me happy to be back, because honestly I have been feeling really lazy, uninspired, unmotivated, but I want to be back. So let me know which kind of content you want to see, and maybe in this video I will still show you how I repot my plants. In all the cases, I thank you for watching and I'll see you soon, and happy spring. Bye bye. Let's start this project.
First things first, I have decided to choose the plant according to the pot I will put it in. Before doing anything, I had a clear layout on the floor, then I brought the soil. I have got two bin bags, or trash bags if you will, to put them on the floor and not have soil all over.
We are done! It took me forever to find the perfect spot for each plant that I have repotted. I love the final result. I'm going to show you in just a second. And I was also thinking, since it's the end of the night, I would love to make a tiny simmer pot with some rosemary, cinnamon. I have a dried grapefruit that I made for Christmas. It still smells good. No, I'm gonna put, okay, let's take it back. I'm gonna put rosemary, cinnamon, a slice of dried grapefruit. I'm gonna put some lemon essential oils, and I'm gonna put some clove essential oils. That's what we're gonna do, and it's gonna smell amazing. And I'm also gonna make a risotto in a few minutes because I'm starting to be hungry. It's about 6:30 p.m. I believe, but yeah, I'm gonna first show you the end results, because I think it looks really good. First of all, I have repotted my monstera plant, so nothing has changed here. I have planted this pothos plant here. This one I haven't touched. This one I have repotted, and I've put it in a different pot. I have put it in a green one, and before it was in a red one. That looked really ugly in the kitchen, so now we have less colors and I think it looks better. I have added this little container, which is from Muji. I bought it today for 15 euros because it was kind of a mess above the microwave. I like it. And over here, it's the final result. So we have
this plant that I haven't touched, I have just repotted it. This one I have changed the pot. It's in the new one I have bought. It's in the big one. Here I have added some little mushrooms as a decor, and I have used this small version of this pot under it, and I think it looks really good. I have just put it upside down. So we have the basil here, we have the mint, in the back we have the rosemary, and here I have my orchidea, I don't know how to call it, orchidea. To finish up the evening, I just put this simmer pot on the stove and it smelled so good, and I have made a risotto, and that's the end of the night.